or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you ever wonder what we talk about before the episode starts,
that's not going in. That's not going in. We could start just at that point.
Yeah.
When maybe.
Oh, and then Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to Gotaproblemmate, the podcast. I am your host, Joey Page. This is my friend Bilal, who won't stop looking at his phone.
You said the podcast, like we've got loads of other stuff.
Well, and the vodcast,
the book.
and the book, and the pamphlet.
That's right. It's on YouTube as well. You're right. It's on YouTube as well.
And it's now co-hosted by somebody who knows someone that's won a BAFTA.
Ah. I've won a BAFTA.
No, you haven't won a BAFTA.
You said I have.
Oh, you've won a BAFTA.
The sitcom I'm in called Such Brave Girls for seconds.
He did about 12 lines in it.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
That's quite a lot. It's more than I've ever done in anything professional. That's won a BAFTA, so I'm a BAFTA winner then, I think.
Yeah,
right?
Even more than the film that you was in, where you told me you was in a film and we had to go and watch it, and then your face was in it. You didn't do anything.
I was in it. I said a line in that. That didn't win any BAFTAs.
No, but you won a BAFTA for
Such Brave Girls.
And do you get a piece of the BAFTA?
I think in the post they're going to send a bit of it. Yeah.
So they cut you off a little bit. Yeah. Chip a little corner off.
Yeah.
With a chisel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you been?
Yeah, good.
You don't seem in the fettle of somebody that's won a BAFTA.
No, because you know what it is. It's like now I got to go. You got to go bigger, right? You're always dreaming bigger. Like next, got to be an Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still dreaming.
Still dreaming.
That's why you're in your bed clothes.
Why are you insulting this jacket?
You've turned up today.
Yeah.
Looking like you coached the under-8s at school football team.
That's all right, isn't it? Well, what do you look like?
I'm just wearing a t-shirt. I'm trying not to bring attention to myself today.
Why?
I don't know.
How have you been? How have you been?
How have I been?
How have you been?
Fantastic.
Actually. That's true.
My life's a mess. No, it's not. No, I'm going to talk about this as my problem in a bit, but I've become so disorganized. I've got like an alter ego. It's like the disorganized version of me. And he hasn't been around for a while, and he is back. He's been fucking some shit up. I'm going to talk about it on today's podcast.
Oh, mate.
You remember when I went through that stage where I left my best jumper and all that?
He left his best jumper in a hotel because it was the same colour as the towels.
Yeah, easy to do. And do you know what happened there?
What happened?
My girlfriend bought me a new one, but you couldn't get it anymore. So I bought me the new one and the little Lacoste, he's not a dragon, crocodile, and ironed it on.
That's really sad, isn't it?
Counterfeit.
That's like something your mum would do and it'd be embarrassing.
Yeah. Anyway, so, but yeah, I'm good. I've been gigging a lot, as you know.
Yeah.
And, yesterday, let me say about this quickly, I had to go to the opera.
What are you talking about? Why?
My girlfriend works in opera. I had to go and watch an opera.
You watched an opera?
Yeah.
You?
It had 4 parts to it.
How long?
There's 3 intervals.
How long is one part?
You turn up, it's ridiculous. Starts at 4, they do an hour, then there's a 20-minute break, then they do another 45.
Shut up.
Then there's an hour and a half break for dinner.
What?
And then they do the other 2 parts. It's mental. It started at 4, finished at like 8:45. Fuming.
How did they let him in
to
the opera?
I dressed up.
What?
Yeah.
What did you wear?
I actually wore this t-shirt, but I wore a suit or a linen suit.
Right.
And my
I've heard people take their butlers with them.
No, they've been banned.
What?
They banned butlers. It's the poshest place in the... But the butlers were getting in the way. A few years ago, they banned butlers.
How are butlers
This place is absolute nonsense. It's about 200 quid a ticket, mate.
Shut up.
But one of the... It was the dress rehearsal last night. That's why I was allowed to go.
Oh, right. Not the real thing.
But my girlfriend's auntie and uncle were over from South Africa, so I went mainly to see them. But one of the main... What are they? Opera singers? Had a hissy fit and kept kicking the speaker in the dressing room.
What are
all
you
kicked off.
This is mad.
I know. So that's what I've been up to.
That's
brilliant. Beat that. What have you been doing?
Ooh, watched Baby Reindeer. We'll talk about that.
Will we?
Yeah.
I've not seen it.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
All right.
Yeah. What have I done? I'm on tour still. Got Dublin next. Well, no, by the time this is out, I've done Dublin. Thank you for coming to Dublin. I've got all other places I can't remember.
All other places you can't remember. That's why your tour
is doing badly.
You need to say the dates.
Okay, it's doing all right. I'm not.
Do you remember last week when I was all professional and I read out
With
all
Deliso,
the dates?
yeah, that's very good.
I'll do yours.
Are you going to do our guests as well?
Yeah, like I did last time.
Okay, it's quite professional.
Should we introduce today's guest?
Yes. Do you want to go first?
Or should I do your gigs first?
Well,
I should also say thank you for watching or listening or however you're ingesting this into your system. Please, can you like, rate, subscribe? If you buy more than 2 coffees a day, you spend too much money on coffee, stick it on the Patreon instead. We need your money. Starbucks doesn't. Right. When's this going out? Okay. You are going to be... Your tour's nearly finished. That's the problem. Edinburgh, June 8th. Salford, June 9th. Are you getting a train from there to there?
Oh, I guess so.
Okay, that's going to cost you loads. Brighton, June 15th. Leeds, 20th of June. 21st of June, Liverpool. 22nd of June, Birmingham. 27th of June, Cardiff. 29th of June, Cambridge. And I can highly recommend the show. I would have gone and seen it if I hadn't been in a Uncle Ben's advert at the time.
Are you allowed to say what advert you're in?
Yeah,
I guess it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He didn't come see me.
But it's not called Uncle Ben's anymore.
Last year, he didn't come because he had a chance to meet Jeff Goldblum, and then he didn't meet him anyway. And this year, apparently, he was in an advert for Uncle Ben's. What even is that? That's made up.
Ben's Original.
It's called Ben's now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's introduce today's guest because I'm very excited to have her on the show. We've probably sent more texts about her coming on the show than we have to each other about anything else. And we talk a fair bit. It's mainly just been a real logistical nightmare. So I'm glad I've got this one over the line. It's one of the best guests we've ever had on the podcast. Yeah, it's one of my best. It's one of my best gets.
One of his best gets.
Today's guest is a breath of fresh air in the comedy industry. This time I'm doing my intro. Shut up. It's a breath of fresh air. I'm having such a fun time being on the road in the car with her. I'm very lucky to do some of the support slots on her tour. On Friday night, she got her first ever standing ovation. She's absolutely killing comedy. You've seen her on Jonathan Ross or Jonathan Ross's Comedy Club or some other Real Taxi, which is a show on YouTube. It's Laura Smyth.
Yay!
Yes.
Welcome.
I defy you to beat that intro.
Oh, God.
Nice.
We do an intro each, and then you pick
That
the
was
best
actually a good one. He's not done a good one for months.
Because I'm bringing my A game today.
He's bringing his A
I
game.
like it. A t-shirt, A game, A hat.
Today's guest, everybody, is unlike any other we've had before because it's a proper guest. And I just found out we're from the same area. And that means more to me than anything else. Today's guest won the Funny Women Award in 2019. That's what it says at the start of the Wikipedia.
Yep.
You're an English teacher. Yes, been on TV stuff that you mentioned. And what's that? Oh, yes. That's the big one. Was on Baby Reindeer. Everybody, it's Laura Smyth.
Yay! Look at you
Welcome.
guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Did you have a preference on intros there?
Well, he reads a hell of a wiki,
He does.
Yeah.
and we've had the pre-chat of finding out, which I have a joke about when people find out they're from the same area. Like if you're a
love it,
Londoner,
man.
you just speak in compass points, and then when you find out you are actually from the same ends, we did it at the same time. We said, "What school do you
What
go?"
school do you do? Yeah, it's
so that
literally
was
said it at the same time.
We said it at the same time, so
excuse
that
me.
is what we do. So it's nice.
What uniforms did you have?
It's just black, isn't it? Once did.
No, it's a maroon blazer.
Oh, it is.
They didn't have a blazer for a while when my brothers went. They didn't have to wear a stupid flipping blazer. It was, I think it might have been black jumpers,
Oh yeah,
maroon
that's
tie.
True, yeah.
Now it's maroon blazers.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Navy blue, Sarah now.
Did you have to wear a blazer?
No, they've changed. I think they do now. Maybe.
Yeah, they've done that everywhere now. Did you wear a blazer?
I had at BS, Bexley School.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
we had royal blue blazers and ties with gold little stripe
That's pathetic.
and a
Yeah.
gold little badge.
But yeah, so yeah, I like both your intros. What am I going to say? I'm going to choose between you two. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I like. To
You'd like to take a draw today, wouldn't you? Actually?
would.
I'd take a draw. I would have taken a draw before kickoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it
Okay.
that way.
So how are you? All right?
I'm good. I've had a busy old weekend. Yeah, we were together on the weekend. I'm just enjoying the tour. But you know what it's like. You know, it's like you got to be aware of what it takes out of you. Do you know what I mean? You think just because you're out and about, you've got the days to yourself, but actually rest. I'm learning about rest. So,
Well, I was really fuming that I had to go to a 5-hour long
That's
thing yesterday because it was my one day off. I was like, but it's also, you've got to support your other half's career because I go on about.
She was down on the South Coast.
No, she was having a free holiday. Let's get it right. So when I supported Laura down in Dorset, have you ever been to Sandbanks, Bilal, where Harry Redknapp lives?
Oh,
No, I don't know.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We got a little hotel down there, and it's
What
really
venue
nice.
were you doing?
The Lighthouse.
I've done the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's good. Crack.
It's really nice.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Shout out to the Lighthouse.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
Lighthouse
that was a lot of fun.
pool.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You roofed it.
Do
It was
you,
good.
with your accents, with our accents, how do you say pool? Because it's pool.
Paul.
Because I say
there's a
pool,
W in it,
but it
pool.
sounds wrong.
Pool.
I say it like
Paul.
the name Paul. Paul.
Pool.
Yeah.
I say pool, but I have to say pool.
Pool.
So
Ryan.
they
you
understand.
have to,
Ryan, how do you say Paul? Paul.
Yeah.
Paul.
Kays?
How do you say pool?
Paul.
All right. Oh, okay.
He wasn't ready for it. Ask me.
Yeah.
Everyone at home, let us know in the comments. How do you say pool?
Yeah, say it into your Alexa smart device.
Yeah.
There was a word the other day that I trip up on. And someone just didn't know what I was saying, and
Yeah?
I had to really like. But we code switch, don't we? We have to code switch.
We
It's
have
good.
to. It's
We
very
have
difficult
to.
being us.
Bowie or Bowie?
Oh, that's not.
Bowie.
I love the fact that that's your
Bowie, I
code
say.
switch.
Bowie. Bowie.
David Bowie,
Bowie.
yeah.
Yeah.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
Bowie.
If someone says Bowie, you know they're a bit posh.
Bowie.
Is that right?
I think so.
What's Baby Reindeer like?
Baby Reindeer was. Oh, just put it. You know what? Actually, it's easy to say this now, but it did fit. You know what it's like. You do things. I was on set for a couple of days, and you never know what the impact's going to be. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if like. I wasn't on a sort of Ricky Gervais thing. You know what I mean? Richard Gadd, relative unknown at the time, even, not within the comedy circuit and things he's achieved. But you do things and they sometimes don't see the light of day or don't make a splash or you're edited out. So you just keep things in the moment, don't you? So, but the atmosphere on set was amazing because he's amazing. He's a very caring person. He's very considerate of everyone and absolutely fastidious. He's absolute perfectionist. It is quite mad to watch someone
What's
like that work.
fastidious mean?
Means very.
Attentive to
Yeah.
every detail and
Yeah, I know.
you know what
I
it
knew.
means. You knew.
You know.
You're a good
Spell
boy,
it.
a posh
Spell
boy.
it. Spell it.
Fastidious.
It's pretty.
Add that
It's
to my
pretty
words.
phonetically spelt fastidious, I think. But anyway, so I maybe deep down I didn't know. And watching Martha, Jess Gunning at play. My God, I've not stopped
great,
talking about her since I watched her because actually,
So you are an MC in the thing, right?
Yes.
And you bring him on stage and it's
Yeah.
a comedy competition, which
Yeah.
was cool seeing that
yeah,
on.
It was a Muse Moose, basically.
It is, right? Is
maybe
it-
yeah. I think
No,
I
don't
think,
they say something?
I don't
can't remember.
suppose Hills
But
would
they,
have
they,
got-
they sort of change it round,
They
like
change it
Funny Cow
slightly,
or something.
but it's
like
very
that.
So you bring him out on stage. Was that all you had to do, or was there more that was like cut down or whatever?
No, it was pretty much as was. There was a bit where I introduced them, and maybe there's some other bits where you might have seen the back of my head, but that didn't feature. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, it was filmed from every angle, like me on the stage, but obviously they wanted to capture him listening to me and getting it wrong and feeling freaked out. But it was the scene then when she starts singing and then screaming but watching every take, she matched that energy every single take. Like, I know that's what acting is, but I mastered it. It was just amazing watching her. So yeah, it was really good.
But it's interesting that you say that about like how he was like leading by example on the set because I felt very much like I was like that on the Uncle Ben's advert.
Yeah. And you were like that in Such Brave Girls.
I
were
was
you
that one a
leading
BAFTA, yeah.
You won a BAFTA.
That
Yeah,
won
no
a BAFTA.
BAFTAs yet, so we'll see.
Oh, but that's going for like Emmys and stuff, isn't it?
It feels really surreal being. It is nice being in the
massive.
And people keep calling my cameo, but I understand the word cameo as when a really famous person walks on and does this nice bit. So it's really kind saying cameo, like, oh yeah, this big star did a little cameo. Nah.
There's no other comedians in it. I thought it was going to be one of those things where like loads of comics pop up in it.
Leroy Brito is also an MC in it, but very out of focus. So he keeps joking, going, I've told everyone to watch Rainy Reindeer, and you can just about wake out his voice for the eagle-eyed, but you can't. He's out of focus, so he's annoyed. But I win.
It's like when you got cut from...
Where I get cut from?
loads of things, but when you got cut from the Moth Club.
Oh, I did.
Oh, did you? I auditioned
forgot
for
about
that.
that.
I auditioned for
No,
that.
I did. So I did Live at the Moth.
Yeah.
I did a set, and they cut it out of the show.
Oh,
completely.
no.
I know.
And,
I
you
was-
soon
and
learned
Julian Clary's Christmas adverts. You got
Oh,
to
yeah.
let go of.
I was supposed
You love it.
I love it.
Get a
I've
friend.
done nothing, but I
But
just
you
love it.
do learn to shut up about things, don't you? It's like anything you do until the money's in the account and it's actually on screen, mate. You learn not to brag.
yeah,
That
that's
about
one,
it.
that's
the Live
good.
at the Moth one. I told people I got an Arsenal season ticket. I told the people that sit near me like I'm going to be on this thing.
Oh,
Humiliating.
Arsenal. Are you supporting? Are you
Supporting Tottenham tonight.
and
I guess I
supporting
have
West
to.
Ham?
Do you know,
Well,
I'm-
West Ham ain't too much of a stretch.
You're a
but
West Ham fan.
I'm West Ham, but
Do you know who I'm supporting
I'm
tonight?
finding it really funny. Arsenal supporting Spurs.
Do you know who I'm supporting tonight? Rob
Man-
Beckett. So I can't go to the game.
Boo!
That
That's
is true.
That really dates this podcast.
Yeah,
No.
That's about
Because
it.
it's out
We
in a
won't.
few
We'll,
weeks.
we'll
no.
be out after
Be
the
out
end of the
after
season.
all of that.
After all of that.
Who knows? Well, well done, Man City, is what I'm saying. For
I mean,
Probably.
last week, but
if they're
also
depending on Spurs, if you're depending on Spurs and
West Ham.
West Ham, what a shitty little
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
Yeah.
But last week, which was also an hour ago, we
No,
were
don't
talking
tell
about,
him
but
that.
we didn't get around to it because I want to talk about it. Tyson Fury's dad headbutting someone.
Oh God,
see?
Tyson Fury's dad.
He's a good guy,
and,
isn't he?
and I want to ask
No,
a
he's
question.
not a good guy.
I want to ask a question related to that.
Yeah.
Well, there's two current affairs things I want to talk about. People are getting their knickers in the twist about taking a cat into Audi on a lead, but also John Fury headbutted the guy in Usyk's
Quite a young
camp.
guy.
And I want to know, out of the three of us,
Yeah.
who's got the hardest dad?
Oh God. Well, mine's dead. So you could
Joey,
I can't snap this pen.
Your dad
I'm
could
asking a
probably
snap.
beat him in a fight. But yeah, he was a bit tasty, my dad. Yeah.
Nah, see, my dad, he's really good at gardening.
Ah, you got a nice dad.
Yeah, he'd batter you.
Your dad's a builder, isn't he?
Yeah, electrician. But I had,
electrician,
So
okay.
he was listening to this.
Any bloke on site. can
He was
himself,
listening
I
to this
reckon.
podcast where or it might have been it was probably just TalkSport. He doesn't listen to podcasts. He watches this one weirdly.
Weirdly.
Yeah,
you know what-
every
Son.
episode.
Yeah.
Do you know when
It's
we
a bit
phoned
much,
him?
isn't it?
We phoned him over WhatsApp,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he thought
he
the
was in the
picture
bath.
of. He thought Joey's profile picture was live.
Anyway, there's a lot he doesn't understand. The other day, he literally went to me, "What are these green things on this pizza?" And I was like, "You're 69." It's a bit younger.
Was it a Dr. Oetker chicken pizza?
No, it was a chicken pizza, but it wasn't Dr. Oetker. I was like,
Oetker.
I was like, what green thing would you normally expect to find on a pizza? I said a pepper, so it's probably a pepper, isn't it? He went, could have been one of them hot cucumbers. I went, what? He went, courgette, whatever it's called.
Hot cucumber.
But he was listening to this.
Do you know what? My mate, she's from down your way. I always forget where she's from. I think sort of down that way, right? My mate Kelly. And her dad, this must be a sort of Kent Borders dad thing, because he phoned for a Chinese takeaway once, and he phoned up and he went, hello? Is that the Chinese down the road? Sorry, sir, what road are you on?
Yeah.
It depends what road you're on. That is so. What a great things on posters.
But he said he was listening to a thing where it was about Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn. Is that right? The father and son
Yeah. I
boxing
think so,
guys.
yeah.
And they once had a boxing match to see who was toughest.
Between father and
Yeah.
son.
And I asked
sweet,
my
isn't
dad who would win in a boxing match between me and him. And he said me, because I'd get my mates involved.
Fucking hell, cheers, Dad. It'd be an absolute pile-on. I know.
Anyway,
Is he big, your dad?
no, he's little.
Is he little like
Mick.
you? Yeah. My dad was quite short.
How tall are you? You're shorter than
5'8".
me. Yeah, he's your height. Mate, he's maybe even smaller.
How
He's like a
tall are you?
raisin now.
How
He's
tall are
getting,
you?
he's getting
They get
How
smaller.
tall are
don't
you?
they?
5'10" and a half.
No,
Same height as David
you're
Bowie.
not, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're 5'7".
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I'm 5'6" and 3/4. I think you're just taller than me.
Yeah, barely. He's barely taller
Barely.
than you.
Yeah, but I've got flat shoes on.
I'd say you're the same height.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do you want to do your vet the guest?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on.
We have a feature called Vet the Guest where we check if you're suitable for the podcast.
Suitable.
Suitable. Her suit.
If you fail, you will have to leave. We did
Oh,
have that
nice.
with the last guest.
She's like, I've got so much to do. I don't need to be
we're
on
in
here.
Soho.
Get me
There's
out of here.
Bone Daddy's up the road.
So 5
Oh.
questions.
Should we go Bone Daddies after this?
Maybe 5 questions.
Go on.
Please answer honestly, because Joey can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Question 1: what's the best cheese?
Oh, Port Salut.
Oh, yeah, that is a top answer.
Yeah.
It's the orange one.
It's sort of it's got an orange coating but yellow inside because it looks really cartoony as well. But it's absolutely banging. But if you're going, you know what? But I'll take a red Leicester over a cheddar anyway. But Port Salut is my favourite cheese.
Port Salut is a great answer.
Thanks,
Question
babes.
2. What's best holiday destination?
Caravan. I don't care. Caravan. Like any caravan site is my favourite. I do love a bit of Greece. I love Kefalonia. I love Greece. Love Spain. Got me all called the girls in a couple of weeks at the end of my first leg of my tour. But there is nothing, because I've got young kids, there's nothing better than a caravan holiday. 2p machines, entertainment, clubhouse, swimming pool.
Sure, go on.
You'd
me and
love
you go on
it.
a
Me and
caravan
you
holiday.
go
Just
on
me
a
and you, like
yeah.
fucking Bert and Ernie.
Yeah. Like Morecambe and Wise, share a bed.
Question 3. Have you seen The Whale or A Whale?
What? Have I ever seen a whale?
The Whale.
The whale, the fat guy, the
Yeah,
what?
the film.
Brendan.
I think I'll struggle with Brendan Fraser looking like that with prosthetics and all that. Did he put on weight for the whale?
No, it's prosthetics. It's
Oh,
not
it was
very-
prosthetics.
It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
very
okay.
good film.
Okay.
What about a real whale?
I don't know if I've ever seen a real whale. No.
I went
Me
whale
neither.
watching when I was in San Francisco, and it was so fucking boring. I saw a tail at the end of like an hour and a half's boat trip.
Oh, so that'd be
and the guy
disappointing.
looking for the whales was like, we're going to have much better chance of finding the whales if you're all looking. So we're all just like,
Yeah, that's how sight works, bruv.
He was getting
that's
aggressive about it.
yeah, because he
They're
was under
blaming
pressure.
you.
He was under pressure.
What you do, by the way, going watching whales and then going to the opera?
No,
Sort-
whale watching
sort
was on
yourself
my
out.
my honeymoon.
different person.
Don't bring that up.
Different time.
Question 4. Ever tried Pilates?
No.
Have
Quite
you?
good. I did it once.
What is Pilates?
I would like to do Pilates because I've got really bad joints.
Good for you.
What is it
Gets-
compared to
yeah,
yoga?
Really good. Well, I think it's more about strengthening your core.
Yeah.
And holding positions, and it's
weird, man.
exhausting.
My personal trainer I used to have, he did Pilates classes.
Back
he was
when
like,
you were
"Come,"
making coin on Twitch.
when I was making coin, having muscles.
If you'd like
Ooh.
to see Bilal have some more muscles, please sign up to the Patreon so you can get his personal trainer back.
Got
'cause
no
he's a bit
money.
skint.
Yeah.
It's really good. You have pain the next day in places you've never had it before. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I think I need a bit of that.
Rock climbing.
Rock climbing? What's that? Why have you said that?
Because my girlfriend started doing that and she's getting pains in places. That she
Right.
shouldn't.
Are you going to go rock climbing now?
Nah, wouldn't have thought so.
Question 5, final question. Do you think Joey Page should go back to wearing a fedora?
Oh.
Oh, shall I get
Tell
a
me what.
picture?
Yeah, get me a fedora up again.
He used to be a brony.
A what?
Oh, what's a
Do you not know
brownie?
what bronies are? They're guys, I think they're predominantly American, who watch My Little Pony and
No.
wear fedoras. Do you not know that?
Brony, my little brony.
Okay.
Mhm.
Skinny
This will
and
shock a lot of the viewers of this podcast or listeners, but if you're listening, you can't see this, but you could just Google it at the same time,
Yeah.
but not if you're driving.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, don't. God, that really gives you a context.
When I was
didn't
surreal.
need.
I know, you don't like it anymore, do
But
you?
that was in like, that was
That was when
Indie.
That was deep
He's
libertines.
not
wasn't it?
supporting you again,
You
is
were
he?
deep in libertines.
You wouldn't have
Bilal,
him.
are you free on the following dates? 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
just-
yeah. I feel really gutted for you. On that.
Yeah,
but
but
do you know what? Do you know
different,
what it
yeah.
is though? I really like people
I'm like
that follow
Madonna.
fashion. I really like it because if you don't follow fashion, what are you? I like
This
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? I like it when you can date a picture from what someone's
I've
wearing.
had some atrocious looks.
Yeah, I like that though.
Let me see what else I've got in my Facebook.
I like fashion victims. I love hipsters. I love anyone that's just following fashion because I think, yeah, join the party. Do you know what I
Skinny
mean? Get on
jeans for
board.
too long, basically.
Congratulations, Laura. You scored 4,000 points.
Yay!
That's very high. You can stay on the podcast.
Yay!
Welcome to the podcast.
Yay!
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks.
Now the hour starts now.
Hey.
So
Jesus. Go on.
What?
later on in the show, I'm just
Go
going to tell you about this. There's a feature which is based on something to do with you or your life.
Okay.
And you're going to
I'll
guess.
bring a problem. Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
we're doing that as well.
Oh yeah, we're doing that as well.
As well. There's a lot to get
There's
in.
a lot to
It's
go
only
on.
about-
You lot
yeah,
are all over this, man.
Yeah.
You got
We're
sections.
just like all over the shop.
No,
which is also
but like
true.
you got sections.
You enjoying it so far? What
I
do you
really
think?
am enjoying it.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I don't know where I want to put my focus. You know when you're like staring
know.
at someone's eyes,
Should
and
we
you
move
keep looking
closer
between them.
together?
Yeah. I like it. You both give good face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not to be confused with good head. You give good
That's
face.
how it sounded.
Yeah, I know.
You give good face.
I like your face. I like your faces.
I am going to find some more dodgy fashion stuff throughout the show with myself. I'm just scrolling through my old Facebook.
Enjoying yourself
Why?
now.
What's happening?
Just to get Laura to sort of rate some of my other looks
Yeah.
I've had over time. So let's talk about Friday though. You got a standing ovation.
That was nice. In the hottest room in the whole
Hottest
wide
room of
world.
all time.
Where was this? Sorry.
In Hemel Hempstead.
Hemel Hempstead.
So it's the town hall with no air conditioning on a really hot day, blackened room.
A beautifully newly renovated town hall venue, but
no
they didn't
aircon,
put aircon in.
And you came off like, whew, you know, when you come off, and it sounded really lovely to me. And then as soon as I got on, I thought, oh, Joey need not worry. It was so hot that it was like, I'm going to take 40% off of every laugh I'd normally expect. And I think I might have even said that in the show. And it was just one of those gigs where you have to dig deep. You know, where you go, I've got to trust the material, trust the gear, keep moving, keep it up, keep it going. And I got bloody standing ovation.
Yeah.
And it's just one of them nights, wasn't it? Everything was like tough getting out of London, traffic, tough.
Oh.
Gig started late. Nothing should have added up, but it was just lovely and couldn't move for pictures. People wanted to have pictures,
people
didn't they,
wanted
babes?
Pictures. Couldn't even get into my Vauxhall Astra.
Couldn't even get in the
pictures.
Vauxhall Astra. We were being that starry.
Do you sell merch?
No, I don't. But you said that funny. Oh, see.
It's because I've been telling him.
Clever word. Oh, do you not even? Isn't it weird that you like in so many aesthetic sort of box ticking, you're sort of
Still
better
getting it
looking
wrong.
there, but you're not.
No.
You're so basic.
It's
Now
slightly
look at you.
creepy,
I
that.
like it.
Yeah.
I like
I mean,
your-
this is my authentic self. But I guess in 20 years, I'll say that about a different look when
I
I'm
like
mine.
it.
Oh.
Yeah. In 20 years, you'll be on this podcast going, do you remember my Leslie Cap stage? Oh, God. You're quite pretty, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I was when I was younger.
Yeah, we all were.
I'm over the hill now.
No.
You'll be dressed like a pirate in 20 years.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly. He'll
Johnny
probably do
Depp, like a
steampunk.
bad musician.
Steampunk. That'll be you.
Sell merch.
Do you sell much?
Yes, I've just started it. I've only just started the tour. I just did Soho Theatre in Bristol, and it helps.
What are you selling?
I'm selling postcards with a cool design on, but on the back it's got a download code of my last show and tea towels.
Very
And
nice.
I'm going to add stuff
I think
throughout the tour.
oven gloves,
Oven gloves.
Well,
a spatula.
I've got an autumn leg. What would be good merch for me? What would be on-brand
Literally,
merch?
even if it's like badges or something. Do you have a show that you filmed before that you could sell people?
No, it's my debut tour.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I might film this one. But what my thinking was, because we discussed merch, was like, you know, you hang around afterwards to sell it and all that. And I'm always like, get home. You know, I'm a mother of
but
three.
it really helps.
Money-wise?
Yeah.
How much? What's your markup on merch?
He made 50 quid the other night. You don't need it,
I
Laura.
made, it didn't cost me anything on the postcards. And I
Yeah.
made £60
I know,
in
but
Bristol.
Laura,
and I was like,
I ain't being funny. Laura's been in Baby Reindeer,
oh yeah.
selling out a tour, and has been on Jonathan.
How much money have you got?
50 quid, I don't
I'm
reckon.
doing all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She
you
said
don't
she's going
need
on about 9
£60.
holidays. So I don't think the 50 quid's going to...
All right.
If you
No,
said
but-
600 quid.
Yeah,
but-
look.
Yeah, but
Sometimes the squeeze ain't worth the juice, to quote a BAFTA winning Top Boy.
I want a BAFTA.
You got a BAFTA? That's why I wanted to bring up BAFTAs. I like getting home.
Just so you know, it wouldn't be 60 quid for you. It'd be considerably more.
Yeah, but I've got to stand there.
Yeah, but it's all right. Fine.
Can I also
I just
Do
want
you know what it
you
is?
to
I
have
don't
loads of cash.
drive. I know I do want loads of cash.
This is...
I might consider it as I scale up the tour, because at the moment I'm selling smaller rooms and the rooms are getting considerably bigger. So maybe I will have a little merch stand.
It's just, for me, it's like I've done a few tours and they sometimes you get paid in ages, and it frustrates me.
Oh, you get
know what I mean?
You take a long time to get paid.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
so when I
that.
do Edinburgh again, whenever, I would probably do merch as well. It's just daily money.
Yeah, a little cash money in your pocket.
Mm.
I might do merch then. I'm trying to think. So it's tour's called Living My Best Life.
Yeah,
There's a few any standout phrases in it?
go on.
No, but the thing that came to mind immediately there, was, you know, those like inflatable things you put drinks in the pool.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if you could have like a little themed
Living
one
my
of
best
them.
life. A sippy cup. Living my best life. Sippy cup.
Oh yeah.
Tommy Tippy sippy cup.
Or
Right,
what
we'll
they
put it
call
somewhere.
Stanley Cup. Is that
A
what
Stanley, yeah, like a moody Stanley cup with Living My Best
Yeah.
Life on it.
They're very popular.
Or tea towel might be on brand because there's I don't know.
I don't think putting on your don't think putting my husband's a useless cunt on something is going to work as
No, yeah.
a catchphrase.
That's quite
Catchphrase. Yeah. That's
out of
I feel like
context.
I've got some
I'm just saying
context
that.
there.
Yeah.
It's about being menopausal. So I say it's like being gaslit by your own body. For instance, you don't know if all the rage that you have is because of the hormones or if your husband is in actual fact a stupid fucking useless cunt that never fucking listens.
You could have don't.
No,
and
don't.
stuff.
I was thinking
Yeah.
No, don't. No, don't.
Yeah.
That's quite funny,
That's
isn't it?
quite good.
Yeah, no, don't. No, don't.
You could have that on loads of stuff.
Yeah. Maybe a car sticker. No, don't. With my lips. You know, I've got bright red lips usually.
Yeah.
I've got lips, mate.
Got lips.
I've got lips.
Got
Well,
lips.
there you
Hate
go.
to brag.
There we go.
Man's got lips.
Laura.
Yes.
What's your problem?
All right. Do you know what? I've got a couple of problems.
Okay.
And they're both shallow.
Great.
Good.
So basically, I wore a dress. I won an award the other night, didn't I?
Yeah, of
I
course
won
you
an
did.
award for my
Congratulations.
Radio 4
Congratulations.
special,
Only one person
the
who's got
ARIA
one.
award. No one mentioned that in their speech.
On Wikipedia.
It's not
No,
on
I
Wikipedia.
forgot.
It's not on Wikipedia. I don't know you that well.
You've got to get it on.
Here's the thing,
I don't
people
know,
at
how does-
home. I actually congratulated Laura in real life.
Yeah,
And
proper.
forgot to do it in professional.
But this
life.
is where it matters.
Yeah.
I know, but
This is all fine. Bottom line is, I'm a bit of a shopaholic. So two things going. One I could present. Basically, I want to get. I don't know how people, even with fewer followers than me, I want little fucking freebies.
yeah,
I want
right.
some
Well, I saw
sponsorship
you
deals.
posted this on
I'm
your
trying
Instagram.
to, on the beach holidays decided to follow me. So I'm like, well, give me a holiday. Like, come on. I'm an influencer. Come on. Can't just give Stacey Solomon all the free holidays on Jet2. Anyway, that's not the point. Point is, I'm always buying stuff for events. Maybe not a male problem. How do you dress on stage? You dress up on stage?
Just nice clothes.
Nice
My
clothes.
nicest clothes.
Nicest clothes. Well, I just buy shit all the time.
Okay.
Especially doing a bit of telly here and there, and then you're doing this, that, and the other. Anyway, had a nice dress on for this award ceremony. Everyone's asking where it's from, and I won't lie to you, it was Pretty Little Thing, which is fast fashion. Fundamentally, I'm against fast fashion.
Yes.
But equally,
I like someone to take ages knitting.
yeah. Am I going to spend hundreds of pounds on clothes and then have to wear something else? Do I pay a stylist and borrow those clothes? Plus size, designer stuff for plus size women ain't that sort of common. Do you know what I mean? You can't really get really ethical clothing. It's pretty much stopping at a size 16 max. And so I suppose that's it. How do you ethically dress when you've got to buy a lot and then change your outfits? Is that a good problem?
Yeah, I think. Well,
I'm sort
so
of
here's the thing.
anti-fast
Right, here's a
fashion,
couple of things.
but-
Number one, on the beach holidays, this is directly aimed at you. Laura's nearly, as one person, got as many followers as you have as a whole company. So I don't know why you're not sending her a holiday. It's ridiculous,
Yeah. I
stupidness.
can double your followers. I can sell you holidays.
So there's a thing for men. I don't know if there's a female equivalent. Moss Bros. You know them?
Yeah.
The Moss
Hiring.
Brothers.
I've been
Yeah,
there.
like you have like a subscription, and they send you stuff, and you wear it, and you send it back, and they send you new stuff.
Ooh.
I don't know if there's a female version.
Yeah,
of
there
that.
are higher places for designer wear.
Yeah.
But again, it's the plus size factor.
There's no plus size.
Well, you
Well,
know-
there is, but the minute, maybe I should just lose weight, but the
No.
minute you're above a size, 14, 16, you're struggling on the
What-
designer shit.
What you need
Oh,
to
I'm
do
honest.
is clamber up on your soapbox about it and say how it's disgusting that it's not more readily available.
Yeah.
Get it in the papers.
You
Get
could
an
do a thing for
outrage
The
thing
Guardian
going,
about
and
that.
then they'll have to change their.
It's quite interesting, that angle, isn't it?
You can
that-
revolutionise the way that it works.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon.
I mean, listen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whether you can be bothered to be the spokesperson.
my tour poster, that was a dress that I hired by a brilliant African designer, Cameo Plus, and she dressed. Do you remember? She dresses Judy Love. She wore the big yellow gown and the gown she just wore to the BAFTAs now, and she's amazing. So she does plus size stuff, and that's quite ethical, but still, like, yeah, I felt quite awkward doing Pretty Little Thing promo when it is damaging. It's damaging stuff.
But is your problem? Well, I guess you've got two problems here. The other one is that you are a bit of a shopaholic, also. Now, I found something that's great for that.
Go on.
It's been a bit skint, but I've got past it. But
Yeah.
no, but the point is, because I would see things on Instagram like it's gotten quite good at like selling me clothes
they
that I
know
really
you, don't
like.
they? Yeah.
But they've got it right.
Yeah, they know it. They know
And
me.
I found that if I resisted like 2 or 3 times of looking, I was like, oh, I'll get it like next week, and I'll
Yeah.
get it. And then after a while, I'm like, I've seen that so many times. It's like I've worn it. I'm, like, I'm not really that interested in it now.
They say that if you resist any temptation, it gets better. You get, like if you're into cigarettes or something and you think, I'll have it in 15 minutes, or I'll have a cake in 15 minutes, or I'll have a drink in 15 minutes. If you ride that out, you usually have rode it out properly.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like I'm like, I'll have a good gig in 15.
And then it doesn't happen.
Yeah, so there you go. Little problem there.
Yeah. Well, I think
Stop
you've got to
shopping,
go.
stop
No,
shopping.
you've got to go one way or the other. You've either got to become the like spokesperson for.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Do you remember when that like plus size woman was talking about like plane seats being uncomfortable? And you're like, well, there is a point where you're like, well,
Yeah, but that's different.
lose
Isn't
weight.
it? That is different. I
Yeah,
think
she was
plane seats
mahoosive.
I think plane seats is different to like feeling nice about what you're wearing. Do you know what I mean? And like, it's not hard. And plus, they'd be making money out of it. So why are they not doing it?
Yeah.
Do they not want to be associated with plus size women?
I don't know. I mean,
that's where
clearly, that everyone's in a business, aren't they? They're going to go for the. It makes sense in any business model to go for the middle ground rather than the margins. Do you understand what I mean? Like if your body or anything is representative of the margins, to make money, you're going to go. You know, what I mean, if you run a cake shop, you're not going to put as much effort into making things that aren't big sellers. Do you understand what I mean? You're going to go for the mid-range with the sellers
But it is also counterproductive because if you're in the spotlight, then you would, by you wearing it, it would sell more. And also, even if they only made like a few or one for you, then it's going to
what you're saying is
in...
get more famous, get richer, and then get things bespoke, and then
Well,
sell
I
it for a
think
designer.
you're already doing that. But
I'm going to do that then.
yeah, okay, do that.
It's either lose weight or get richer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you've got to become a spokesperson, and then you've got to go on Question Time.
No.
And you've got to debate Nigel Farage.
Do you know something I want to become a spokesperson for? I'm getting really adamant about this. No, I'm really adamant about this. I used to love a bag of crisps, right, after a gig or whatever, like in the petrol garage.
Yeah.
But they only do grab bags now. I
they're
don't want like
big
3 bags
crisps.
of crisps, and that's all they sell.
Well, this is what then, and then
And then you need
you've
the
got a
plus size.
campaign because then you'll be on a plus size designer campaign as well. That's it. I mean, eating after gigs has made
that's
me
just a nightmare.
out of the designer range, basically.
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it?
Sushi. I like sushi.
Oh, you just need
Sushi.
something because the adrenaline's. You don't eat before gigs, then the adrenaline's up there, so you're trying to damp it down.
Or you can have what I had on Friday night: a disgusting bag of beef jerky from the garage.
You did that, and I was in the car with him.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know. I'm sorry. I can only apologise on his behalf.
Okay, Bilal,
Want
what's your problem?
some?
Yeah, I did. At least I offered it.
Yeah,
Right?
it's nice. It's nice.
My problem is about it's about honesty, because what's been happening is people have been saying to me, everyone has been saying, "Have you seen Baby Reindeer? Have you seen Baby Reindeer?" And I go, "Oh yeah, I know him, Richard Gadd." I'm like, "Yeah, I know him. I've met
How
him
do you know him?
twice."
Yeah, but if you,
I met him
because he's
twice.
so nice.
He was lovely.
Because he's so nice. If he saw you in the street, would he say hello to you?
I think so.
Yeah, he
Although
does.
now he's probably like friends with Tom Hanks.
He
He's
would
friends
say hello
with
to me.
I think he'd say hello to me, but
He
I
would
don't
definitely say
really
hello
know
to
him.
I was on there for 2 days and then did a bit of radio art, and he's he'll greet me like an old friend. He's that
He's so
magical
nice.
and lovely.
Have you got his number?
No.
But would he reply to
And
a DM?
he's got me on Instagram. No, I'm just joking. No,
Would he reply to a DM?
I don't think he's on social media.
I think
I
he
think
is.
he is.
Is he?
I
Oh, his
think he-
Twitter
I
is,
think he
locked.
follows me.
Oh, yeah. Well, Twitter would be, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I think if only follows me, he'd be like, oh. Probably doesn't.
Are you checking if Richard Gadd follows you?
Um,
Am I allowed to go around saying I know people when I've met them like once?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'm
what's
like,
the game we're in?
to the point of like, my kids be like, oh, that's your friend. I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. Like, I've done Jack Whitehall tour support. The way I act like I'm his friend, we're not rolling. Do you know what I mean? But my kids will be like, they're a bit starstruck by
That's
that.
what I say about you, though, that we're friends.
Oh no, we're friends.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
He's been
I'm not
saying
Jack
you're
Whitehall.
friends,
We're
yeah.
friends.
Right, followers. I'm slow, aren't I?
Okay.
I'm so slow.
Yeah, you're really slow.
It's because I'm on O2. If anyone here is on O2 and works at O2, just your service is absolute dog shit.
I'm really sorry about this.
Campaign left, right, and centre.
I've started saying whenever I'm out of reception, I've started saying it into my phone because I'm sure they're listening.
They're not listening. O2
No,
can't hear.
Yeah, they can't.
Mate, they can't because you don't have reception.
I mean, I can't even check this because I haven't got reception.
No.
I'm
I'll come
sure
back to you.
Richard Gabb follows you.
I'm sure he does.
Right, let's
Isn't it
message
funny?
him.
There is a weird thing about comedians, though, isn't it? Because it's like there's like, whoa, someone's rising to the top, and then people. It's like Brett Goldstein can be like. It's just like he's so America now. He's missed. I don't know. It's so weird watching comedians. I feel like are all off key little weirdos, and then all of a sudden someone's shiny and in shiny shows.
Following me.
Richard Gadd follows him. Has he been active?
He's been active.
Has he? When did he? Oh damn! Send him a message.
I'm not sending him a message.
Ask him
I'll
if
ask
he
if he wants to come on
remembers
here.
me. Ask him if he remembers.
Be like, do you want to come on our 2-bit podcast?
He's not coming on it.
He might do.
He'd be so polite about it. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm a bit busy at the minute." Like he wouldn't even reference why he's busy.
just a bit
I'm
busy.
a bit busy in a development deal with Stephen King at the minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be like something like that.
And then me and you would be characters in series 2 of Baby Reindeer.
Yeah.
See,
Mate-
what's
Playing us.
series 2 going to be?
Me and him stalking.
Stalking Richard Gadd.
Is your
I'll
partner
do an interview with Piers Morgan.
in comedy?
No.
So don't you find, because like my wife isn't in comedy, and when we had like an engagement party thing, you realise that because I know so many more people than she does, but they're not necessarily all my best friends.
Yeah.
But in comedy, you know so many people. It's
You
quite
really
weird, isn't it?
I was asked about friends the other day in comedy. My question is always when I speak to comedians, who's your
friends in
group
comedy?
chat?
Yes.
Who's your WhatsApp group chat? Because that tells you everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially young comedians, like, and I don't think you necessarily have friends, but you have people that you're really delighted if you want to line up together. You have people that you know if something's coming, you can check in on. Do you know what I mean? Like that you check in on each other. You can't. Your lifestyle don't allow for it. You can't go to each other's gigs, can you?
Yeah.
Because you're gigging, or you can't. Everyone knows we're unavailable. It's also another weird breed. We're the only people that know if you just stop talking, people go, "Oh, sorry," because for 10 minutes. Or half an hour, someone has to get in the zone, and people just cut off mid-sentence, and we all understand that as well, and we all understand we're little weirdos. But there are people that you consider friends because, I don't know, if you love the material, you connect, and then that don't go away somehow.
But then also, it's like sometimes you will see somebody once, but it'll be on an 8-hour car journey, and then you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know more about you than I do about someone I go to the pub with."
How quickly you can become friends. Have you seen Love Is Blind?
I
The
have
Netflix
watched
show?
bits of it. Yeah, I've not really.
I think because that show basically they sit in these pods, they don't see each other, and they talk for hours and hours. And I always think that's like being in a car share where you just become really close. You can become like best mates because you have to spend so long together. I think a comedian who I consider someone a close friend if I can call them anytime.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
When
you can't just
call me like
anyone.
once a month.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
but you're
I
not.
call you about once a week.
Yeah, but you're not in my inner circle. Just because I'm in yours, it doesn't.
I thought that meant we were.
No, you don't have that right. That's actually very aggressive of you to think that.
But there is something weird about doing a podcast because now this has become work, hasn't it? So you're like, oh no, it's a work call. That's weird as well.
We don't talk outside of this.
No, God, no.
We
Don't do that.
We don't look at each other when
You've
we're
been
not
to my
recording.
house flat.
Yeah, for a work meeting.
But the other thing, what's that thing about laughter being the shortest distance to travel between two people? But it's like if I like someone's set and they really make me laugh, I pretty much they feel the same way about my set usually. And then if you share that, they just become one of your people that you like in the circuit. I just think that's true, and it don't usually fade if you like someone's set.
It's weird.
Wait
how
till you see my new
quickly-
gear.
I was with Russell Hicks recently, and
What, next week's guest, Russell Hicks?
maybe, and if he makes it on
He
time,
might not show up.
And we like spent the gig together, and then train journey back together. I'm like, oh, we're friends now.
Yeah.
I already kind of knew him. But you
Yeah.
just click.
Yeah,
the
there's a
first
nice
time me and
feel.
Bilal met, I had a strong dislike for the idea of him because it's like, we were booked to do this festival and the promoter was like, oh, is it all right if you give Bilal a lift back the next day? He's a really nice guy. And I was like, fucking newcomer, best newcomer. I was like, fuck off. But actually, we got on really well.
What was your best newcomer award at?
No nomination in Edinburgh.
Oh, nice.
I was
Nice.
like, another one of these fucking new ones.
Upstart. How long you been going, Bilal?
Since 2013.
Oh, okay.
It's about 11 years, isn't it?
Will
Roughly.
mate. It goes
Yeah.
quick, doesn't it?
What about you?
5 years.
I mean, that's amazing how quickly you've shot up.
Yeah.
But your show, and I'm not just saying this because you're paying me, and it is fucking so funny. It's great.
I just like
Good luck.
funny.
Good luck beating that. Your next one.
Well, funny enough, I was on the phone to one Emmanuel Sanubi, certainly not a friend, arch nemesis, if anything. We had a long catch up yesterday. We just have this little band.
I thought you were going to say sir. I was like, is he a sir? It's been nice.
He'd love to think that. He can't. He just seems to have high status because he can't move in his skinny jeans. That's why he's sort of like. That's why. But he was saying that actually he felt about his first show that he couldn't top it. It was like he threw everything in the kitchen sink at it. It had all this thing. And he said that he almost had anxiety halfway through his first tour of saying, I don't think I was telling tales out of school, how could he top it sort of thing. And then he says, once I got to my second one, he goes, it was like, I could just lean into it now. I trusted myself a lot more, trusted my voice a lot more, could just bring the funny. And I thought, I felt encouraged by that actually, because I've had this sort of conflict where I've put stuff out on Reels and done live at the Apollo, don't like to mention it, but it sort of stuff's out there. So then you go, oh, should I put that in the show? And actually, if you don't put it in the show, people want it. And then you go, oh, okay. And then, so it's obviously a mix of loads of new and my best and all that stuff. But I think that's what your first tour should be, your very best, isn't it? And your second tour should just be your very best. I'm looking forward to getting back in the clubs after this and like doing new stuff and seeing where my head's at and all that malarkey, you know?
Yeah.
But it is funny, isn't it? How funny is it?
It is so funny.
I know.
Standing ovation funny.
Yeah.
Now, I want to bring my problem to the table because some weeks, I'm not going to lie to you people at home, some weeks, I haven't got any problem. My life's fine. But something's started going. So, right, I've kind of got this alter ego of like when I'm a bit forgetful or like calamitous. So, for example, coming here today, my wallet is at my girlfriend's, which is a bit of a nightmare, right? The other week, I put my car key in her bum bag.
Wait.
She went back to Lewis. I went to leave for a gig. I can't get in my fucking car. And I was lucky that I could get there by train. I would have not been able to do the gig. And then I took my nephew to football practice last week and I lost my house keys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I just keep losing and misplacing stuff. And I need, like, your mum, you obviously have to take care of a lot of stuff. You've got so much going on all the time. How are you doing it?
You're tired, babes. You're tired. These are not unrelated things. Your brain needs rest. You're gigging a lot. You're doing support for Rob Beckett.
Travels a lot.
You're travelling a lot. You're juggling a lot. You're in rice adverts. Do you know what I mean? This is all going on. And when you start losing things, that is just a sign of tiredness.
Oh,
you
so
need to rest,
just...
child.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it, solved.
Can you do the next step without me?
Oh, right. You're going to have a nap.
Yeah, I'm going to have a nap.
Yeah. Listen, get a bum bag from Uniqlo. They're really cool now.
Yeah.
Everyone likes them. I've got one.
Have you?
It's black.
I think
very
cool. Bum bags mainstream. I mean, I'm not being funny with that cap on. When you're going, left my car keys in my girlfriend's bum bag. That is so on brand, Joey Page. I can't actually function. But everything about that sentence is Joey Page.
But here's the thing, right? I wear a lot. I
wear a lot of bum bags all at once.
No, the fashion thing is a problem because I'm always changing my look. So like, my wallet will be in one jacket, my keys will be in another. It's a mess.
Yeah. You need some
changing my jackets too often.
Reebok pumps and a bum bag.
Yeah.
Oh, it's giving Garth in Wayne's World. That's what you need to be. That's what you need to channel.
Keys, wallet, phone.
Yeah.
Holy Trinity of lad. Okay. Yeah. Those are what you need.
Mm.
How are you losing one of, like, come on.
I've only got one left. And if you didn't have a card on your phone, I would not have made it to here today because I had no way of getting here.
So this is after the 5-hour opera. That's what done it. Don't go to 5-hour operas.
But I went to bed early. I was in bed by 11.
Oh, in bed by 11? What is, mum?
But I couldn't sleep.
Well, that's it. You're all jacked up on what opera was it?
Thinking about the opera.
Carmen.
Oh, I went to see Madame Butterfly at the Royal Opera House. It was wonderful.
Do you like opera?
Well, it was just one of those like bucket list things.
Oh.
I think I'd go to another opera.
Yeah, I've done it 3 times now. It's not getting any better for me.
No.
3 times?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, mate.
I think I was sleeping 2 out of the 3.
That's it. I was thinking I was expecting to be moved more than I was.
It's because I don't understand.
I don't like earnestness. This is why we're comedians. Anything too earnest, you're waiting for the fucking...
The punchline in the opera.
Yeah.
So what
Go
I
on.
want to do now is a quick little feature where, because you used to be a teacher,
I did.
remind me, what did you teach? English? Yeah.
English, yeah.
English.
Yeah, English, innit?
Let's go-
I forgot about English homework.
Just for a bit of fun, I want to go through our qualifications,
Okay.
and I want you to guess who did better at the subjects.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Okay, so let's start with religious studies. What did you get at GCSE? Don't say.
No, you're
just remember.
supposed to-
I know. Remember.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon did better at RE?
You.
Really, he's thick.
He is thick, but thick kids always just somehow find a brilliant way through these more intangible sort of subjects.
Okay,
And you wouldn't have taken it seriously 'cause you're smart.
3, 2, 1. What did you get?
B.
F.
F.
Yeah.
Got that
Hell,
wrong.
mate.
Wow,
Yeah.
you are thick.
I did not.
F for thick.
I didn't train for that one.
You didn't train.
Train.
You've
Okay.
been training for your
Yeah.
GCSE.
Speaking of which, English. English language.
Oh, you did better. If he got... Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I got a C.
I got B.
This is really... name every
Lit.
subject.
Yeah, this is
This is
Lit.
you.
No. What did you get in English lit?
B.
B. Yes,
Oh, you
that's level.
matched it.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Drama.
I didn't do it.
Of course he didn't do it.
A.
Oh,
Did
well
you get
done.
an A?
Yeah. That's my only A.
That's really
Right.
funny.
Science.
C.
Double science, did you
Yeah,
do?
yeah, I got 2 C's
I got
really
double
bad at
D in
science.
double science.
There you
Did
go,
you?
So I
won.
was making breast joke. I got double D.
That's good though. So you purposely got a D so you could
Yeah,
go around
yeah.
saying that. Yeah.
German.
B.
C. Oh shit, you are cleverer than me.
Mm.
All right, I want to move up.
I didn't
a level.
get any A's.
I want to move up a level.
Did you know? I did.
No.
I got an A in art. I was so naughty
I got
at school.
all B's and C's.
I
I
wanna
got a
move up a level.
first in
Let's
my
go.
degree, but I got...
Sad though, isn't it? Not getting A's.
Yeah,
I felt
okay.
kind of sad at the
No,
time.
but if you had a laugh...
It's worked out okay.
AS level.
Oh.
What did you get in politics?
I didn't. This isn't gonna work.
This is so dumb. Do you know how this is where you start selecting stuff? What A levels did you do?
English, literature and language, media. What was the other one? History.
Oh, they're toughies. What'd you get in
Yeah.
history?
A C, I think, in
That's
the
good,
end.
yeah. What'd you get in English?
I think a B.
Hmm.
I got a B in English.
I think that's right.
I think I got 2 A's, a B, and a C for 2 A's, a B, and a D for my A levels.
What did you do?
Well, with general studies, I'm having it the A.
Oh, okay.
A in accounting, I did accounting A level, and I
Whoa.
got B in English, and I got D in maths because I just fucking dicked about in maths A level.
You did a maths A level.
Yeah,
Wow.
I loved maths. I love maths.
I did politics. I only did it for 1 year and I dropped out. And then I retook my maths GCSE and got a C at the third time of asking.
Well done. Well done, that boy. Resilience.
So for all the youngsters listening, don't worry about it.
What did you get at uni?
A
What did you do at
2-2
uni?
In
2-2.
media, writing and production. I started doing stand-up at uni though, so I stopped
me
doing any
too.
work.
What'd you do at uni? Oh, drama.
And I did journalism.
Oh,
Did you?
Yeah. I got 2-1.
I did English literature and got a first.
Great.
And I'd had a kid by then, so I did that with a
Whoa.
kid.
Um,
That's when I got my shit together in my mid-20s.
I'm putting 2 and 2 together here, but I'm not good at maths, so I could
Go
get
on.
this wrong. Do you read a lot?
I do read
Reading
a lot.
anything good?
I've just read a book by a comedian, actually,
Oh, Adam
by
Blue.
Paul Tonkinson.
Oh, yeah.
He wrote a book about trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
go
you
for
told
the
me before.
sub 3-hour marathon. He's a marathon runner. And it's one of the best books I've ever read. And I'm not just saying that because I know him. It is so brilliantly, the narrative structure of it, he sort of goes from the decision to do it in the start of the year. Then it's interspersed with sort of almost mile by mile of this marathon and tough times. Then cutting back to the lead up to it. But then even cutting back to sort of a few demons he had to sort of conquer, like giving a bit of his biography of anything you do in life, you've kind of got to face your demons, ain't you? So, the level, so a lot of us coast to never avoid them. A lot of the stuff we do is about avoidance. So it's one of the best books. I mean, from a literary perspective, it's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal book and funny.
Do you want me to read it to you?
Funny. And there's pictures in the middle, Joey.
Cool.
Lovely.
Yeah, I might read that. That's
Oh, no,
sold it to me.
it's brilliant. And it's, like I say, it's funny.
How many pages?
It's 12 pages.
Oh,
No. It's
Pamphlet.
a few hundred.
That's all my questions.
Oh, well
Nice.
done.
You're really good. You're really good.
He's good,
Jason.
isn't he?
Yeah,
He did a
he's
journalism degree so he could do this.
He's done it.
Aren't grades different now anyway? Isn't it all numbers?
Aren't grades different
It's
now?
all numbers, and
Yeah.
it's supposedly on this system that you can grade from 1 to 9 from right through from when they start school, which is so stupid.
It's weird.
It's really stupid. It's really thrown a lot of people, and the pressure. The problem is the pressure that primary school. I'll get into it now, but primary schools are under this ridiculous pressure to get kids a level 5. So supposedly that would be the equivalent of a pass, sort of low C at GCSE. It's like, well, that's ridiculous. Like, it's so ridiculous, and they've got these ridiculous levels that they're trying to get these kids to, and. It's this idea of like, 50% of kids are below average. Yeah, by definition, that's what averages mean.
But sometimes you can get by on looks alone.
Yeah.
There's T levels now as well as A levels. You know that?
Oh.
There's T
Well,
levels.
sadly, Bilal, we haven't really got time for.
We don't have time.
To turn
Next
this into
time-
Nikki Campbell on BBC5 Live. But what I do want to do
Yes.
is read out Laura's tour dates.
Oh yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, okay.
Lovely.
So
He's really good at this.
I am good at this. So in June, which I think it's about by then, you're doing the Newcastle Stand on the 6th of June.
Still a few tickets left.
7th of June, you're in Salford at the Lowry.
Sold
8th
out.
of June, Hot Water, sold out,
Sold
don't
out.
bother. 13th, Southend, last few at the Palace Theatre.
Just a few, yeah. Get 'em.
14th, Fareham with old JP. That's sold out, don't even bother. Leicester Square Theatre, 15th of June. 21st of June, Hackney Empire.
Few tickets left. Joey Page supporting.
Thank you. And I'm going to sell all them tickets because I've started telling people about
Yeah.
that. 27th of June, Glasgow Stand.
Few tickets left.
Then a couple of appearances at the Edinburgh Festival,
Yay.
22nd and 23rd of August. And then there is a whole autumn leg going to Leicester, Norwich, Cambridge, Nottingham, Bath, Cardiff, Dublin, Belfast, Brighton, Sheffield, Birmingham, Coventry, Salford again, Leeds and Chelmsford.
Yay!
It is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen, no offence. And I didn't really see
You
yours. I
haven't
didn't
seen
bother
my
seeing
shows.
yours. But so yeah, go check out Laura. And if you enjoy having proper good guests like this, do you think we're going to work for free forever? No, we're not. So sign up to the Patreon, like, rate and subscribe. You can email us at gotaproblemmate@gmail.com if you just want to say hello or you've got a problem that you want to send in. And
Or any feedback.
now go and enjoy your lives until next week.
Salute.
Boom.